Welcome to a very special holiday episode of Joe Sent Me. My name is Joe and I'm your host for today. I would like to share with you some holiday shopping tips for buying fragrances for you and your loved ones. Now I know shopping for somebody else can be a little difficult, especially if you don't want them to know what you're doing. So a little detective work may be required. You may need to check the medicine cabinet. You may need to see what fragrances they already have. So you notice that their containers are halfway empty and you want to refill them. That could be an option. Or you could be a little more adventurous and you can actually choose something else based on what they already like. How do you do that? You could go to a site like Fragrantica and enter in the fragrance that you have. The website will then tell you what notes are inside. You will also read reviews from other users. And what it will do is make suggestions based on the notes that are in that fragrance, what fragrances to buy. So that's a great website to use if you're doing all the legwork. Fragrances are very personal. So you're going to want to make sure that what you get them, they're really going to love. If it's not going to be a surprise and you really want to do a good job picking out the right thing, especially if you're investing in hundreds of dollars worth of perfume and fragrances, I suggest going to a store, but not just any store. Unfortunately, there are some places that are just kind of limited on what they have. If you can get to a Neiman Marcus, if there's one near you, I recommend you go there because they have some of the best selection there, from the high end to the everyday stuff. And you can talk to experts over there who really know what they're talking about. And not only that, each counter has an expert that's dedicated to just that brand. So it's much better to talk to the folks that actually work for those brands. And you can only see that at places like Neiman Marcus. And the reason I like Neiman Marcus, personally, I'm not getting paid to say this, is that Neiman Marcus has more personalized service there. The people that are working there are friendly, they're nice, they treat you right. And of course, if you're in the Chicago area, I recommend you talk to Carmen. And or if you are in the Michigan area and you go to the Troy, Michigan store, I recommend you talk to Nina. Here are some 5 tips that I came up with that will help you this holiday. Number 1, trust the salesperson at the fragrance counter. They really do have your best interest in mind. Doesn't do them any good to sell you something that they're just trying to push. If you're a happy customer, you'll be back for more. Number 2, ask for gift with purchase opportunities. Especially around this time of the year, holiday season, there's almost always some kind of a beauty event in every department where there's a gift with purchase. Please make sure you ask the sales associate if there is some kind of a promotion going on. A lot of times the gift with purchase happens after a certain dollar amount has been reached. So make sure you find out exactly what the deals are and take advantage of them while you're in the store. Number 3, always go for the gift sets. Usually when you buy a fragrance, you can buy a 3.4 milliliter or a 1.7 milliliter bottle, and they're so expensive. But did you know for a few dollars more, if you look to see if there's a gift box version of it, you can get the travel spray and or the body wash and or a deodorant and or a shampoo. It's just way better of a deal to go with the gift box set. Plus, it makes for a much nicer presentation, as usually those are a lot easier to wrap. And it's harder to tell what is actually inside. Number 4 is a very important one, and it's near and dear to my heart. Ask for samples. Please do not be shy. Make sure that you ask for samples. And here's why. You can smell something in the store and think that you really like it until you get home and spray it on your body and realize, wait a minute, this does not mix with my body chemistry. Well, what smells good on some people doesn't always smell good on others. The other reason why you want to ask for samples is you might be trying something you've never tried before. And you might find something that kind of caught you off guard and you might like it. So you might come back for it later. So that's why it's important to ask for samples. Number 5, ask about the return policy. Nobody really likes having to deal with a return. It's a hassle. But do ask what the return policy is, especially for open fragrances. Most of the fragrance counters have a generous return policy, but please make sure that you ask what that policy is, especially if it's going to be a Christmas gift and it's been longer than the 30 days or the 15 days that the return policy allows. And this is why I think it's so important to ask for samples, because you can avoid the return altogether by choosing the right fragrance to begin with. So what if you don't know what they want? What if they don't know what they want? And what if you don't want them to know what you're doing? There's yet another option for you. And I've been preaching this option for a long time, and you might have seen other videos of mine where I talk about Simpered. Folks, Simpered is a great program. It's only $15 a month. Simpered is a subscription service that allows you to choose whatever fragrances you want to try for a month, several months, or a full year. So what I recommend is you buy your spouse or loved ones or your partner, you buy them a subscription to Simpered. Then they can go online themselves and choose what they want. And if they don't know what they want, there's a quiz that they can take, and then Simpered will make recommendations based on your quiz on what fragrances you should try out. If you click on the link below in my description, you're going to get 1 free month automatically. So make sure to click on the link below to get your 1 month for free. So I've covered everything except for one thing. What if you know the fragrance you want? You know what they want, you know what you want, but you don't like going into stores and you don't want to deal with humans, and you don't want to go through traffic, you don't want to deal with anything else. Well, I have a solution for you. Check out Fragrancenet.com. They have a huge selection of fragrances, from men to women to unisex fragrances, from high-end to low-end, everything in between, and even some of the hard to find, really rare ones that have been discontinued in some cases. So you've got to check it out. There are great deals on that website. And if you know what they want, then by all means, click on the link below and you can use my affiliate link to do some shopping. And yes, if you're wondering, Fragrancenet has 100% authentic fragrances on their website. I know because I've bought a ton of them myself. Fragrancenet also has discount codes all the time. So you'll notice when you go to the Fragrancenet website right now, there's probably a 30% off where you just click it and add to cart. It'll take 30% off the entire order. And if you spend 59 bucks, you get free shipping. So you can get killer deals of up to 50, 60, maybe even 70% off retail prices. Hopefully you've learned a lot from this video. And if there's any other advice I could give you, please leave a comment below. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you like the video. Also, share if you know somebody that can use this advice. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I also have Instagram, so I'll include the link there as well. Thank you, and I want to wish you and your family a very happy, safe, and blessed Christmas and holiday season this year. Bye-bye.